This has been the NBA's epicenter.
I'll take it one level above you, baby. How about this team has redefined the offense in the NBA, leading the league with record-setting three-point shots made.
Join us to watch some of the greatest players on the planet, and they're ready to go. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
From the outside, no good.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Shot by Thompson, no good.
I can't believe he missed that, but look, you have to stay connected to him defensively or he'll eat you alive.
Kawhi Leonard here against Steph. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup to Leonard. Fires the three, smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The assist from number 00.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Curry. Steph Curry. Missed his first. That one goes. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good. To Leonard. Deep right corner. Beyond the arc for three. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Leonard. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Steph Curry. 2 for 3 now here in the first. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors, number 13, Alex.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Goes to the left side. Thompson to Curry. Here's a cheat. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. To George. Fires the three. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Here we go.
Curry. Not that time. He missed it. Even to Zubac. Tips it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for Golden State, number 34, Sean Livingston.
And Draymond Green throws it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
George.
To number 13, Alec Burks.
George is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Clippers have the basketball. Williams. Jumper's good.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Draymond Green, tough matchup against George. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It remains Warrior basketball. Livingston to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. George. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George to Williams. 24-second violation. Warriors basketball. Slam dunk, Shaun Livingston. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Second and 3, got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
Hey, good shot.
And a nice finish at the rim. First quarter's complete. Scoreboard says it's all even. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Warriors have the basketball. Knocked loose. Alec Burks. Thompson buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Willie Cauley-Stein swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Thompson. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
George knocks it down. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Harkless. George. Green always looking for the steal. From long range. Off the mark. Cauley-Stein powers it through.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To number 00, Willie Cauley-Stein. That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come.
For the Golden State Warriors, number 0, Dakari Johnson.
Klay Thompson against Paul George. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 4 for 6.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Cauley-Stein to Thompson. Gets it in the right corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Beverly to Leonard. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Hat-trick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 6. Going to launch beyond the arc. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stand, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 7. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Draymond Green. 4-3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Golden State at the controls to Thompson. Probing the defense. Thompson not going down here. To Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. They love this hustle. Russell. Steph Curry against George. For 3. Another chance. To Curry. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Paul George, 4 out of 7.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Thompson, tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Leonard shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Curry. Now that's a contest. Beverly.
To number 30, Stephen Curry. That's his second
Patrick Beverley. He's going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 76% from the line. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Curry to Thompson. Fires the 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
George, defended by Draymond Green. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Leonard to George. Klay Thompson pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Green. Oh, you can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Russell to Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Draymond Green snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Thompson can't get the bounce. To Leonard. George gets a shot up off the mark. Here's Curry with it up top. Leads 4. Green to Curry. Steph Curry now 4 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Leonard. Fine to shoot. George. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Thompson can't go down. Smothering defense. George. And that'll be rebounded by Curry. To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. Stolen by the Warriors. Alec Burks converts in the paint.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Number 1, Golden State Warriors are in the penalty.
Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Easy path to the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
It's George for 2. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Curry has it. Fires the 3. Second effort around the perimeter to Green. Draymond Green. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Shaun Livingston. Curry. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. That's the end of the third quarter. The Warriors with the lead. The Clippers with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter, and I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Lets it fly from long range, and the Clippers with the rebound. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Klay Thompson rejects it. And Kawhi Leonard, good on the quick release there.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Williams across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Baseline drive to Beverly from long range. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lou Williams sends it away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Thompson to Russell. Thompson The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Draymond Green with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Here's Leonard for two. And the rebound taken down by Green. Cauley-Stein to Russell. Oh, whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Substitution being made in this one.
Subbing in for the Clippers, number 20.
Curry, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead is 11. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken in by George. Leonard. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Team foul number 3. Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty.
Russell to Curry. 4-3. Tough shot. Well defended. George. Great defense, forcing the miss. Williams. They'll get it down to Leonard. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Leonard. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Russell with it up top. Up by 6. Baseline drive. Russell knocked loose. Clippers have it. George, defended by Draymond Green. Fires the 3. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Hits a second. One more coming. Hits all 3 free throws.
Way to hit.
It's Steph at the controls. Curling inside. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.